It's like, you know, I think men and women have, here's the difference between men and women.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Cats and dogs.
I think we have problems that are unique, and that a lot of the times we have trouble empathizing with the other side's problems.
Yeah. Yeah. I try to do it more. I think this applies to everyone, where instinctually you will always just go, well, what about me? That's just a natural thing. But I think if you keep training your brain to go, well, this isn't comparative. Like, my struggles are not your struggles.
Yeah.
And so it's very hard to do. I used to get, you knew me before, I used to get upset whenever I would hear female comics talk shit about men. And I would take that personally, because I would be like, in the beginning of me doing stand-up, I'm like, what the fuck did I do?
Yeah.
I didn't do anything to you. Why are you talking about me? And then I realized later on, where I'm like, this has nothing to do with me. This is their experience. And this, whatever happened to them, resulted in them talking like this or whatever. Just in the same way of me talking about certain things as well. But it's very Zen-like way of trying to figure it out. But I don't know.
And you could empathize with someone without agreeing with them. Like, you could say, like, oh, here's how they came to that conclusion. And I still think the conclusion is wrong, you know?
Yes, which is the majority of what these bits are, where I think it's also, I would rather you tell me, like, what led you to think that. Like, don't tell me, like, oh, men are too this. So I remember I saw, there was this one comic, she's like, men cheat more. And I'm like, what fucking stat thing did you do to figure out that men are fucking almost half the world? What are you talking about? Yeah. And she's like, yeah, but in experience, you know. I'm like, okay, that means you got cheated on, and that means you're fucking men.
Who only has relationships with men,
and they cheat on you. Why don't you talk about what you went through? Go deeper, and then just make this blanket generalization. You know what I mean? But I didn't say all that, because I'm like, just think the way you think.
Yeah,
you know. I don't know. I'm trying to be more. I can't not be judgmental. I am judgmental, but I'm trying to not let it out as much, because I don't feel like that's as it's not helpful to other people, because I don't feel like anything changes in that way.
Yeah,
I can be judgmental all fucking day, but the world won't ever change. You just kind of gotta keep it moving. It's not healthy, I don't think.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. I think especially when you're watching someone try material, you got to take all of that with a grain of salt.
Yes.
I can think of a few comedians that I think, like, legitimately do have problems with men or women or, you know, X identity. And that's, you know, I just kind of stay away from.
Well, I mean, it has nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
It has to do with their journey and their life, which there was a guy that started talking shit about Uzbekistan, which is from, because he said he dated a girl from Uzbekistan, and she ended up hitting him. And she's like, yeah, fuck everyone from Uzbekistan. And I followed him. And I go, yeah, I'm from Uzbekistan. And then he went, oh, shit. Like, as if he was going to get in trouble. I'm like, don't worry, I'm not your fucking girlfriend. I'm not going to hit you.